A4 is public comment. Adam Kahn, followed by Sam Dene.
Hello, my name is Autumn Khan. I'm a student at the University of Nevada. I'm here to express my concern with the National Defense Authorization Act of 2012. And I'd like a few people to know that if they don't know, it was signed in by President Obama this past year, and it takes away our Sixth Amendment rights to a fair trial by jury, and it suspends our right of having a lawyer present for and being presented with our crimes. I hope that this is as concerning to everyone on the board as it is to me, and I thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Amanda Scott, followed by Mark Markel.
Hi, my name's Amanda Scott. I'm a student here. I just wanted to read a letter that I made about the NDAA. I'm writing today to ask City Council to research and take the steps necessary to nullify Sections 1021 and 1022 of the National Defense Authorization Act, the NDAA. Other liberty-loving states, counties, and municipalities have already taken these steps and can provide the basic framework for us to do the same here in Reno. The NDAA was signed by President Obama on December 31st, 2011, despite, quote, having serious reservations with certain provisions, end quote, of the document. Obama's concern were the provisions in Section 1021 and 1022 of the NDAA, which would allow future presidents to indefinitely detain American citizens without charge or trial in the course of fighting the war on terror. This consolidation of power violates our Fifth Amendment right to due process and the Passe Comitatus Act of 1878, which is intended to protect U.S. citizens from their military force. Recent judicial proceedings reveal that the executive branch of the federal government is very interested in ensuring the survival of these provisions. When a New York judge placed an injunction on indefinite detention, she informed government lawyers that if they were currently holding anyone under these provisions, they would be in contempt of court. Within 24 hours, federal attorneys had filed an appeal, and the injunction was temporarily lifted. If President Obama had, quote, serious reservations, end quote, why did his administration appeal the court's decision? Many journalists have speculated that their rapid response may indicate that the U.S. government has or is detaining American citizens under this authoritarian law. If the federal government is no longer willing to uphold the Constitution, the burden falls on the people to defend their rights. Please follow the lead of other forward-thinking cities by taking these steps necessary to nullify Sections 1021 and 1022 of the National Defense Authorization Act. Thank you.
Thank you. Christopher Corbett, followed by Nettie Oliverio.
Honorable Reno City Council. My name is Christopher Corbett, Reno Chapter Chair of PANDA, People Against the National Defense Authorization Act, the NDAA. I'd like to thank Ben Castro, Arthur Gies, and everyone who collected signatures and took the time to be here this afternoon in support of freedom. Thank you. With all due respect, I can't help but point out our hypocrisy in the last line of the Pledge of Allegiance we all just took, with liberty and justice for all. Do we really mean that? The NDAA authorizes the indefinite military detention and assassination of U.S. citizens without charge, trial, or access to legal counsel. This is an egregious violation of our constitutionally protected right to due process. Our military are the people who would be ordered to implement the NDAA to detain citizens of Reno and possibly even execute American citizens, as happened to Anwar al-Awlaki and his 16-year-old son last year. State and local government have the authority to nullify the NDAA's unconstitutional authorizations. Thomas Jefferson wrote, and I quote, that whensoever the general government assumes undelegated powers, its acts are unauthoritative, void, and of no force. Where powers are assumed which have not been delegated, a nullification of the act is the rightful remedy, end quote. Nullification is not unprecedented. 15 states and 32 local governments have introduced nullification legislation, with 6 states and 16 local jurisdictions, including Berkeley, Santa Cruz, and Fairfax, California, passing resolutions nullifying the NDAA. I strongly urge this council to restore due process and join the growing coalition of states and local governments which have passed resolution and nullify the unconstitutional authorizations under the NDAA. This is in the best interest of the community, this council, our families, our friends, and neighbors, with liberty and justice for all. Benjamin Franklin said, and I quote, "They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety," end quote. It is the council's duty and oath to nullify unconstitutional laws. Today I'm delivering 491 signatures in support of nullification. Please nullify the NDAA. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Corbett. Did you turn those? Oh, we have the signatures? Thank you very much.